99% of failures come from people who make excuses. It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one. It is better to be alone than in bad company. If freedom of speech is taken away, then dumb and silent we may be led, like sheep to the slaughter. My mother was the most beautiful woman I ever saw. All I am I owe to my mother. I attribute my success in life to the moral, intellectual and physical education I received from her. Human happiness and moral duty are inseparably connected. Guard against the impostures of pretended patriotism. Labor to keep alive in your breast that little spark of celestial fire called conscience. Perseverance and spirit have done wonders in all ages. Worry is the interest paid by those who borrow trouble. To encourage literature and the arts is a duty which every good citizen owes to his country. Real men despise battle, but will never run from it. We must consult our means rather than our wishes. Discipline is the soul of an army. It makes small numbers formidable, procures success to the weak, and esteem to all. Let your heart feel for the afflictions and distress of everyone. Be courteous to all, but intimate with few, and let those few be well tried before you give them your confidence. True friendship is a plant of slow growth, and must undergo and withstand the shocks of adversity before it is entitled to appellation. Experience teaches us that it is much easier to prevent an enemy from posting themselves than it is to dislodge them after they have got possession. Paper money has had the effect in your state that it will ever have, to ruin commerce, oppress the honest, and open the door to every species of fraud and injustice. Few men have virtue to withstand the highest bidder. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. We should not look back unless it is to derive useful lessons from past errors, and for the purpose of profiting by dearly bought experience. Liberty, when it begins to take root, is a plant of rapid growth. Arbitrary power is most easily established on the ruins of liberty abuse to licentiousness. There is nothing so likely to produce peace as to be well prepared to meet the enemy. No punishment, in my opinion, is too great for the man who can build his greatness upon his country's ruin. Speak not evil of the absent, for it is unjust. Harmony, liberal intercourse with all nations, are recommended by policy, humanity, and interest. Make sure you are doing what God wants you to do, then do it with all your strength. Be not hasty to believe flying reports to the disparagement of any. We should not look back unless it is to derive useful lessons from past errors, and for the purpose of profiting by dearly bought experience. My first wish is to see this plague of mankind, war, banished from the earth. Freedom and property rights are inseparable. You can't have one without the other. It is best to be silent, for there is nothing more certain than that it is at all times more easy to make enemies than friends. Labor to keep alive in your breaks that little spark of celestial fire called conscience. You can only trust yourself and the first 6 Black Sabbath albums. To be prepared for war is one of the most effectual means of preserving peace. A knowledge of books is the basis upon which other knowledge is to be built. Citizens by birth or choice of a common country, that country has a right to concentrate your affections.
If you want more video like this, then subscribe this channel.